The star's heart had barely cleared hyperspace when disaster struck. A ripple in the force sent Silver to his knees, the air grew cold, suffocating. From the shadows of the hangar, Malachor emerged, crimson blade igniting. "Did you think you could run from me, boss?" Silver ignited his golden saber, forcing himself to his feet. Their blades clashed in a storm of sparks, each strike rattling the ship. Malachor drove him back, overwhelming him with raw fury. Silver's arms trembled under the Sith's relentless blows, his guard faltered, and Malachor's blade grazed across his shoulder, burning deep. Brycen felt it through the force. Rage ignited in his chest. He turned a corner, and froze. Jaden stood waiting, saber already lit, a cruel smile spreading across his scarred face. "You again," Brycen snarled, igniting his stolen blade. "You'll never escape me," Jaden hissed, lunging. The two clashed with explosive fury. Sparks erupted as Brycen parried wildly, each strike fueled by pain and rage. Jaden taunted with every swing. "I brought you back, you were mine. You never owned me." Brycen roared, slamming Jaden with a force push that cracked the wall behind him. He leapt, slashing downward with everything he had, forcing Jaden to his knees. Their blades locked, the heat searing between their faces. Brycen's vision blurred with fury. His blade edged closer to Jaden's throat. "I should finish you," he shouted. For a moment, his anger burned so bright the dark side coiled around him like a serpent. Jaden smirked, blood trickling down his lip. "Yes, do it." Brycen's hand shook. He wanted to end it. To silence him forever. But Ethan's faint voice echoed in his mind, "Don't you dare leave me now." With a guttural cry, Brycen shoved Jaden back instead of striking, his chest heaving. Jaden staggered, still alive but wounded. "Pathetic," he spat. Brycen raised his blade again, torn between vengeance and mercy, while in the distance, Silver's scream echoed as Malachor's blade cut deeper. Brycen's blade hovered inches from Jaden's throat, his whole body shaking with rage. He could end it here. One strike. One kill. But then he felt it, Silver's pain, screaming through the force like a beacon. "Master," Brycen whispered, his chest twisting. Jaden's smirk widened. "Go ahead. Kill me. Prove you're no better than I am." Brycen's eyes narrowed, fury and restraint warring inside him. For a heartbeat, he considered it. But then another cry echoed through the halls, Silver's cry. That decided it. With a roar, Brycen shoved Jaden hard into the wall, leaving him crumpled in the shadows. "I'll finish you later," Brycen spat, before sprinting down the corridor. He burst into the hangar just as Malachor had Silver on his knees, crimson blade poised for the killing stroke. Silver's golden saber flickered weakly, his body barely holding together. "No!" Brycen bellowed, diving forward with his vibroblade raised. Sparks exploded as he slammed into Malachor, forcing the Sith back a step. Malachor turned, eyes gleaming with dark delight. "Ah, the broken Padawan returns." Silver collapsed to the floor, bloodied but alive. Brycen planted himself between his master and the Sith, his chest heaving, his grip white-knuckled on the blade. "You'll have to go through me," Brycen snarled, his voice raw but unyielding. Malachor's grin widened as he raised his saber again. "Gladly." They found Silver half-collapsed on the hangar deck, breath shallow, golden saber dark at his side. Malachor's laugh echoed as he stepped back, blood streaking his gauntlet. Victory tasted sweet to him. But before he could gloat, Necrob slithered from the shadows, a hulking, blade-armed enforcer with eyes like dead stars, Malachor's right hand. He moved with cruel precision, and the hangar's lights snapped red at his approach. "Hold him!" Malachor snarled. Brycen's fury burned like a nova. He slammed into Necrob first, not elegant, but relentless, vibroblade whining against reinforced plating. Necrob countered, swinging a serrated staff that clipped Brycen's shoulder, pain flaring. Ethan, shock and blood forgotten, vaulted from cover with his blue saber a bright streak. He knocked Necrob's attention just long enough for Brycen to shove Silver behind cover. Silver coughed, forcing his saber to life. The golden blade hummed and steadied him. "Go," he rasped. Together. They moved as one, Ethan's speed, Brycen's ferocity, Silver's measured strikes. Necrob was a wall, fast, brutal, built for killing. He stomped forward, scattering crates, his staff whipped with lethal intent. Brycen baited him, ducking low, then rolled into Ethan's path. Ethan, eyes wide with determination, leapt and drove his blade into a joint in Necrob's armor, forcing the enforcer to stagger. Necrob swung to finish them, but Silver pushed through the pain, summoning everything left in him. With a force-augmented strike, Silver smashed Necrob's staff aside and opened a seam in the armor. Brycen screamed and drove his vibroblade through that gap, quick, precise, final. Necrob's hold on life slipped, he crumpled, the clang of armor on durasteel echoing like thunder. For a breathless second there was only heavy breathing and the ringing of silence. Ethan sank to his knees, hands trembling. Brycen dropped his blade, chest heaving, staring at the fallen form. Silver leaned on them both, golden blade glowing steady now as if fed by their defiance. From the shadows, Malaker's voice cut through, cold and dangerous. "You just made this personal." Brycen swallowed, fury and exhaustion warring in his face. "Then we'll finish it." Necrob's body had barely hit the deck when Malaker's fury erupted. His crimson blade blazed, his cloak snapping like fire as he stormed forward. Silver staggered, clutching his burned shoulder, unable to lift his saber more than a few inches. Malaker's blade rose high, the killing blow aimed straight at him. "No!" Brycen and Ethan roared together, throwing themselves between their master and the Sith Lord. Their sabers ignited, blue and the stolen vibroblade sparking white plasma. The hangar exploded into chaos. Malaker's strikes came like a storm, savage and unrelenting. Brycen caught the first swing, the impact rattling through his bruised body. Ethan dove in from the side, his blade parrying the next blow just before it cut into Silver. Sparks rained around them, the air sizzling with every clash. "Stay with him!" Brycen shouted, teeth gritted as Malaker hammered him back. "I'm not leaving you." Ethan fired back, blocking another strike that nearly took Brycen's head. Silver, half-conscious, forced himself to focus through the haze of pain. He felt their bond, raw but strong, anchoring him to the Force. "They're fighting like Jedi," he thought. "Like brothers." Malaker growled, frustration bleeding through his precision. "Children standing in the way of destiny." He shoved outward with the Force, but Brycen planted his feet, bracing Ethan behind him. Together, they resisted, the shockwave rippling but failing to knock them down. "You're not touching him," Brycen hissed, fire in his voice. Ethan's saber darted like lightning, forcing Malaker to twist aside. Brycen followed with a brutal slash, their coordination seamless now. Each covered the other's weaknesses, every strike timed to protect Silver. Malaker snarled, stepping back for the first time. "You can't protect him forever." Brycen's eyes blazed. "Then we'll die trying." Side by side, Padawans against a Sith Lord, they fought on, defiance burning brighter than fear.